Good evening, everyone.
Kala ma'am, you're on mute.
Oh,
Yeah, kindly start.
okay. Yes, my
Kindly unmute yourself and start.
yeah, sorry. Yeah, I think I'm audible now clearly. Fine. So today's our session is going to start with teachers' well-being. Myself, I'm Kalajyoti Kudikala, the Vice Principal of St. Stephen's Grammar High School. I'm here in front of you to give a session on teachers' well-being, the most important topic I feel, because as a teacher, we are at most worried about our health also nowadays. So in this webinar, we would like to know about teacher well-being and understand the factors affecting it, identify the strategies for improvement, how we are going to engage with the real world examples, and also reflect on the role teacher educator play in the teacher's well-being. Before I start the session, let's have a small question present over here for everyone. You have been your academic year so far. Fine. So I want you people to think a 1 minute and just use your chat box here. You can message me or in the group. Like, think of any one or two adjectives to describe how your academic year is. Just think how it is going to, or single adjective which describes your academic year. I'll be waiting here in the chat box. I just want to see. Yes, I'm getting good evening. I want you people to message in the chat box your feelings. Yes, I can see one more. Energetic and fun-filled. Yes, I can see Nazim ma'am. Excited. Wonderful. It's not that only positive things. You might have a combination of positive and negative also. Nothing wrong. It is your own perception, how you are feeling. So please be open up and be honest when you're writing. Stress. Yes, of course. Very stressed, Rita ma'am. Okay, yes, definitely. We do feel sometimes very stressed. We don't want to do. Yes, one more. Somebody is messaging little upset. Yeah, somebody is messaged me personally. Roller coaster. Yes, of course. Our journey is every day with roller coaster with any number of things moving in. Challenging. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for your immediate responses. Yes. Fine. Why did I ask this question? Because everybody's have their own perception. Like somebody said is excited, somebody was telling it is like a roller coaster, Somebody said it's like a truthful and challenging task. Yes. Why I'm asking this is it all affects comes to our main thing, that is our well-being, our health. If what is that stressing you out these days? What is that thing always you people are get stressed about? It can be any reason. So as you were saying that few are feeling challenging as a, no, there are certain fact I just want you to bring, like though our what we say, our position like teaching field, though our education is calling for everyone, it's like a rewarding career definitely, but still we have some negative records. There's a fact that there is a survey, like highest number of teachers were quitting globally, 9.6 percentage, and in UK it is around 8.7, and in America it is 9%, and in 2012 there were 32% of teachers were quit in the first 5 years of their career. That means like starting stages itself. Now in this 2024 it has still increased up to 44%. Can you people just imagine what could be the reason why there is a drastic change of increasing quitting the teacher's position? We always feel proud of a position, but definitely there are few teachers are quitting in the first 5 years. By the time they have to get some settlement, but still they're still quitting. Now it is time for us to think, why are they quitting? I want you people to please use our chat box. The reasons behind why are they quitting? Please use your chat box. It's an interactive. Yes, of course. Yes. What would be the reason for teachers quitting? Because we also keep on changing a school for certain one or other reasons. You people can use your chat box. I see one of the message coming to me personally, like payments. Yes, of course, I do agree. Maybe your salary. Yes. Yes. One more. Too many mundane tasks. Definitely, management is more supportive to parents. Oh, Bindu Mama is telling it is management salary. Yes, definitely. I do agree. Management is unable to balance the work life and personal life. Yes, we are stressed out. Yes, thank you for your messages. Yes, you all are having your own perceptions. Definitely, these all we can consider. But considering everything, the top three, the first three comes is, your first one is stress and burnout. Now you have given us so many things like too many tasks, salary, parents, management. Let's see the same thing. You can see in our next slide. Yes, in your why teachers are quitting, it's the main factors to leave the profession is stress and burnout. There might be changes in educational policy in your area, wherever you're working. There are few teachers who feel loneliness, your paperwork, your payments, as we all work for payments. Yes, definitely. That is also one of the reason might be. And your work culture. Yes, management asked for something and you were not able to do that. Paperwork, which is too much. You cannot balance both. Yes, one of my friends says that unable to balance that and this. Yes, definitely. Then how? What we had to do? These are the main factors. If you take stress and burnout, education policies, loneliness, whatever you are saying also we can add on here. But these are certain things which can take it as the main factors also for leaving the profession. Then how? What we had to do? First, our mindfulness, like our thinking should change. There's a quote like, mindfulness helps us to catch our stressful. If you keep on having your negative thoughts around you, they will become more strong to manage. You cannot. So always we feel, no, you should have only a positive vibes. If we are having a positive mind, even our surrounding makes in a positive way and everything goes in a smooth way. So shall we move further? Yes, thank you.
Yes, please.
Thank you. So what is this? The topic is all about well-being. What do you think? What is exactly a teacher's well-being? Anybody can please. What is your perception? What you think that word well-being means?
Ma'am, mental relaxation is one of the factors. You should have a soothing and relaxing atmosphere. Then only automatically the input, if the input is there, then only output will be.
Yes, definitely. I strongly agree with you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Can any more wants to say something?
Ma'am, well-being means without any stress. There should not be any kind of stress. You should be happy while teaching in the class.
Yes, it's not only being happy, like it's an overall, right? So a well-being, thank you, ma'am. See, when we come, there is no exactly objective definition for a well-being. Everybody is having their own perception. Taking everything into consideration, if you take, well-being is nothing but a multidimensional, comprising both physical, mental, and emotional elements. So in your way, it is like stress-free. I feel physical, I should be healthy. Somebody feels I need some mental peace. Like it's all a combination, and it's like a comprising of physical, mental, and emotional element. So teachers' well-being is why we should, when we come to the next step, why it matters for a teacher, why we have to take care of well-being, why it matters,
Because it's all about vibes. Whatever we carry, we transfer it to the next person who is surrounding us.
Yes, definitely. It all directly impacts because we are dealing with the kids, right, who are what we say, like future citizens. We are the one who are going to mold them and facilitate in a right path for them. If you are not perfect in physical and mentally, how you are going to groom that child? It is going to impact your student life. So why teachers well-being is matters? It is because it directly impacts your student performance, and it links to your classroom climate also. Yes, definitely. If you are not physically well and you go to the school into your class environment, you can't take anything, right? When your body is not supporting, you're not well that day. You're not going to teach anything. Definitely it affects. If you're mentally, you're disturbed at home, let's take, there might be some disturbance at home, personal issues, and you people come to school and carry that also affects. Definitely it definitely affects the students. So what I feel is teachers well-being matters because it is going to point our students life, because it is going to take a great impact on the students performance. Yeah, somebody is messaging here. Yes, you can fine. Yes, vintage is definitely school classroom time. Definitely. Yes, ma'am. I strongly agree. Because it's like reaction. What we do, we give. They observe us a lot. They imitate us. There are few students who imitate us. They just take whatever we give. Let's move. Let's move to our next slide. Then what are the factors now we learn why it is happening, like why it is important for a teacher to be well-being, like you should be perfect, but what exactly is that factors affecting a teacher? What are the factors? Just think, please. I wish everybody to just have a think on that, and do keep messaging. I want you people to keep on work and use. It should not be a one side. I want your responses also. I want you people to just write the factors which is affecting your teachers' well-being present to society. Parents are also having a lot of expectations from us. When the teacher is well, yes, classroom wells. Yes, I want you people to use being table managed.
Yeah, ma'am, it can be workload.
Yes.
Job satisfaction. And personal life.
Yeah, factors that are ending recognition, appreciation. Yes, every teacher feels, as students feel, we also want our recognition and appreciation. It works also. It works. We carry a burden at home. Yes, that is what we had to change. Rita ma'am says we carry burden at home too. Yes, why we had to carry, ma'am? Why? Yes, let's say thank you for all your teachers. Always a teacher. Yes, we all are teachers, rocking teachers. I appreciate. Thank you for your all wonderful messages here, for your quick comment. Now let's see exactly What are the causes? What I felt? I have just taken a pic. If you see here, the present situation, expectations of self-need for the perfectionism. Yes, we always expect more and more. As one of the colleagues said now, increase in the workload. Yes, one of the trainers said workload and administration. Fine. Rise in the student demands and expectations. Before we used to, like when we were small, there is nothing to learn. What teacher says, we felt everything is a but. Now everything they have, it is whom we have to take them into a right path and cater their needs, because they know everything. They keep on questioning us now. Ma'am, this is already, we know this. What else? Something. The teaching method has changed. Something new acknowledgement. What we can do in a new innovative method is now teachers' pride. We have to think. And duty accountability can be involved into up to 1,000. Yes. Management side also. Demanding parents. Yes. Parents are too. Yes. Then what are the signs? Let's move to the signs of the poor well-being. How to know that you are not well, fine today? Burnout. You always feel that, chalo, what is there? Absenteeism. Yes, your body is present there, but your mind is not present. You're emotionally exhausted. Yes, emotionally exhaustion. Cynicism and reduced personal accomplishment. So these are all the sign of a poor well-being. When we are happy, as we know, if we are happy, our surroundings will be happy. If you are down, definitely you think in the same mood and everything. So then what we had to do? We know what are the reasons for that, what are the signs of a poor well-being, then how to improve this teacher's well-being now. What we have to do, what type of strategies can we follow? Let's move to the session. What are the strategies now? Yes, now this is a time for us to think what all we can do to improve ourselves. It's not you and only you, and it's everybody. It can be a teacher educator, it can be a role teacher, anybody can have these strategies to improve our teachers' well-being, because as we said, we are a reflection what we do in our classroom. So what we can take? What are the strategies? First one, workload and stress. Yes, teachers are overwhelmed nowadays. Management simply says that, like, you need to complete certain session within this time limit, blah, blah, blah. Yes, that workload within this stipulated time, if you want to complete, it's not that for management people you are doing, right? Yes, Rita ma'am, I know how pressure sometimes management gives us. No, you have to do it. But as a teacher, only we know exactly the child level of teacher and what level of understanding is. And we cannot we can do the same lesson in one day. We can teach the same lesson in 5 days. We can even teach the lesson in 1 month also. It all depends how the needs of the students, because a class is not of all level of students. We have different levels of students. So according to their levels, we are going to teach. So more of increased curriculum expectations also will be teachers' effect. So if teacher is having a proper scheduling, definitely she can give a quality education. Coming to the administrative task, too many administrators. If a teacher is very good in all the events, like she is an proactive lady, so our management gives her all the overload with many tasks other than her duties. So sometimes managing both also, she might have a stress, like taking care of other things other than their regular academics, taking more adding up more and more responsibility also. Sometimes they might have a problem. Next, coming to the classroom. Yes, I have a message again. Mindful counseling, setting of healthy boundaries can improve teachers' well-being. Definitely, Sumant Sharma ma'am. Yes, mindfulness practices. We need these all now. Classroom management and skills training. See, we all are learners. We never stop. Education is like a never-ending process. We keep on learning every day. Even I also learned recently in my last session from Ravikant sir how a trainer should be, how a trainer should dress up, how he has to maintain all the guests. Everything I learned. It's like a process. Today you people learn something, tomorrow again I might learn something, today from you people also something. So skill training, you have to keep on develop your professionally. You should keep on developing yourself because every day you should be updated. Yes. And you should be confident enough. When your confidence improves, no, you'll be posture-ended also. And always have a clear pathway for your career growth. Where are you? Why are you here? What is my next? Development is the change. Am I here only? What is my next? If you keep these questions in your, like how opportunities, say opportunities, what we say, there is a door always opens once. So it is you who has to catch that. So try to have a clear paths. Support systems. Yes, mentorship opportunities also provide a support and guidance for the new teachers. A teacher has joined newly. I wish the peer learning or peer collaboration matters there. If you have some good opportunities of good seminars or training sessions, they might understand exactly what the management is expecting, what is the school policies. They learn something. And peer collaboration, it is like they promote a sense of humanity, like community. They think, no, we all are into one family. When somebody comes to our new school, we always say, no, somebody joins our session, sir always says, welcome to our family. Yes, we are here like a family where we are learning. It's like a vice versa, taking and giving away. Effective leadership also fosters a good environment, how we are going to maintain. Next, mental health initiatives. Yes, counseling services. Comprehensive counseling services also provide the professional and mental health. Yes, they have to take care of their personal and work related challenges. How I am going to balance, how I am going to do. Please plan it. If you plan it before, everything goes in a smooth way. Running hurry-burry, moving, it will not work out. Stress management workshops. Yes, stress management workshops also definitely works as they might give some techniques to like exercise yourself, breathe in, breathe out, counting of numbers when you are not comfortable, taking that all comes under your state of mind, keeping your mind health mind. How to balance now? This is the main major task everybody feels like. Flexible. How are you going to balance your work and life? Schedule. If you see the first column there, flexible scheduling. If you keep scheduling, you will adjust with your work hours. No, in this 1 hour, I am going to do so and so. So after school hours, this is my time left over. I need to finish my lesson plan, prepare for my next. It all improves. And once you are planning, no, that will definitely, you'll feel that you have some satisfied. Like, no, chalo, I'm done for today. It is easy for me for the next day. So keep scheduling. Remote work options. See, sometimes you're not well. Work from home. I think we all enjoyed our pandemic session, right? Our online classes. We were sitting at home and taking up the classes. Though it is a challenging task, we all proved once again that time. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Luxury, it's the foundation of healthy, motivated. Yes, definitely. It is not like it is a combination. Yes, it's an effective learning environment. We are the one who are going to create that healthy environment to our kids, our students. So time management skills. Yes, we should always have a time management skills. If you prioritize your task, like making up first come first, which is urgent and needed, which is okay but not important. There are 4 types where you can divide your work, right? It is urgent and important. It is urgent but not important. It is important but not urgent. And it is not urgent. It is not important. There are 4 levels. Now it is your work to categorize your work which comes into that so that your time will work on it properly. So if you have planned properly, prioritize your task accordingly, then you can reduce your mental stress and you can balance your work. Am I okay as of now? Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Next. Recognition reward. Like now, just now, Mrs. Shirishama was telling, like appreciations. Yes, we definitely, as students, students expect, no, even teachers need this. Incentives set programs to recognize and their award. Like we can give some proficiency awards for their work commitment, for their dedication. It should be a healthy relation. Like it improves like an healthy spirit between our teachers, so that the other person can take it in a sporty spirit and work like reward achievements, fostering the motivation and engagement while reinforcing the positive behaviors with the organization. Definitely, recognition matters. Teacher testimonials. What is teacher's testimonials? See, sharing your personal stories. Why we have to understand her personal story, why it is needed, why for me, it's none of my business. No, sometimes whatever the teachers share, no, from that we can even take some positiveness. Then how my struggle has come, how my journey was here. Now I'm very happy here to see Mrs. Rita ma'am here, who is 73 years old, and really I'm happy in front of saying this. No, her story, when last time when we were having a session, ma'am was telling about her journey. See, we have taken her as an inspiration, like sharing the experiences and your stories will always have a good results. How far you're taking, because it will definitely improve your professional growth, taking that, highlighting how that experience will help out. And in that way, you can share your teacher experiences with your students so that they get motivated. And coming to the impact on job satisfaction. Definitely, we have job satisfaction among the educators, revealing itself. See, when we are happy, no, we openly say, yes, I'm very happy with this institution, because you're happy with your job satisfaction there. So this section, we teachers should have our testimonials so that it will develop a positive environment in us with our students. Next, let's move to the next session. Yes, I don't know how far you people, did anybody know the name Martin Seligman? Do you people know about this person? Martin Seligman. Anybody? No idea? That's okay. Martin Seligman is a founder of a positive psychology. In 90s, he was the, yes, somebody's messaging. No, man. Fine, no worries. He's a psychologist. According to this man, in 90s, he was the president of Psychology Association USA. He has founded a PERMA model. What is that? PERMA model, where P stands for positive emotions, E stands for relationships, M stands for meaning and matters, and A stands for achievements. When you move to this P, positive emotions definitely we take in, because we are so happy, something went well and you were so happy morning in the mood. And when you go to the classroom, you feel so happy, joyful, your face reflects that. So positive emotions, it can be hope. You're hoping like this is the right time for the increments. I'm hoping something like I might get a good increment. That hope also comes under your positive emotion. You are taking it in a positive way. Your pride, yes, I'm very proud now. I'm taking that I'm level up in my career growth. That is also a positive emotion. So first one, P stands for positive emotions. The second one is engagement. What is it comes under? It comes into your flow of your increased, like creating a positive, your creativity in your lesson plans can be practicing a mindfulness, getting a state of positive mind. You are engaged in everything in a positively way. Yes. Next, moving to relationships. Yes. What is this relationships? Having a regular connection or regular checks with your peers. Like peer support also you need sometimes. Might be your friend need your support. So maintaining a good healthy relationship with your peer group also matters. Next, coming to M. M stands for meaning and matters. Some message. Okay. Peers. Yes, deep involvement. Thinking about mental health. Yes, peer. Yes, ma'am. peer group. Relationships matters with the peer group where we learn and even we work out. And coming to meaning or matter. What is this meaning? Meaning is nothing but a deeper sense of fulfillment or satisfaction. Like always we say, define why self. Every time think like why. If you're saying that why I'm here, why you people are here now? Why are you here? You want to attend a session, might be you're thinking that you're going to learn something. Why I'm taking this session? Might be for my some improvement or something. Yes. So always you should make a note of reasons why you are being a teacher all the time. Think that why I'm a teacher here today. What are the reasons for this being a teacher? Nothing wrong. Make down a points about it. Keep it on your wall so that you'll understand. No, this is why I'm here. So I have to fulfill my job. That comes. And the last one is achievements. Yes, achievements. How achievements will be coming? Please set a small goals. It cannot be a high level, but in 1 month I should complete the whole year plan. Will not work out. Whole syllabus you cannot complete in 1 month. So micro teaching, we do follow that. Have set goals, achieve. Plan small, short, mid-term goals. Like I should do in professionally. Now my career has started. I just, before I continue, I want to share my personal thing. Like I have started my journey as a pre-primary teacher. 14 years back, I have started as a pre-primary LKG class teacher. And today I'm in front of you as a vice principal. See, what a drastic change. Every level, my journey, how it went. I have set a small sort. No, pre-primary, after working 2 years of pre-primary, then I felt, why should I stick to only pre-primary? Why not to the primary level? To go primary, what I have to do? Yes, we need a career growth. So accordingly, what I should learn? I have done my B.Ed, then moved to my grade 1, grade 2. Slowly I moved. Then what else I can do? Wherever I can improve. So every year I was like working that. So luckily 3 years back, I have done my M.Ed. I got an opportunity where I can work as a coordinator to prove myself. See, this why I'm saying my journey, these are all my achievements because I have set small goal. Today, when I joined in the new school as a vice principal, my first day goal was in next year, I should sit like a principal in a big school or in the same school as a principal. Nothing wrong. First day, taking a short goal that 1 year is time limit for me. It can be 2 years. If I'm not fit, I am learning still something, definitely I do. But I have already set a goal that I have to be principal. For that, what all else? So you people should also have a professional goals, small and sweet, so that you can revise everything. Are you going to reach then? How far you are done? If you are done in a short span, let's celebrate that success also. Let you have a shout out, nothing wrong. I was like overwhelmed when I got this VP post. I was really like my tears were rolling down because I just felt that I will become, but very shortly in one go, I got this post and I was shared my success with n number of people. Why should we keep quiet when we are doing something and it worked out, and let our success speak out? Everybody were happy and even I was more happy. So keep your goals short, try to goal that, then celebrate your success. Chalo. Till now we have learned all this. Now let's have a small recap what all we have learned. Till now what all we have done. Like we have learned about the factors affecting our well-being. It's a review we have taken what all the elements like, including your physical health, mental health, social connections, and your environmental factors. Let's recap. Can anybody fastly tell me what are all the factors affecting a well-being? I request you people to unmute yourself. Anybody, please. If you don't raise your hand, then I will be asking. I don't want session to be one way like a lecture method. I wish everybody, let's share please your feelings and what, so that I can understand. Anybody, please. Somebody raised hand here.
Ma'am,
Yes,
Kana
ma'am.
ma'am, we have to make a balance between professional life and life at home. Let's not carry the whole burden there.
Yes, ma'am, definitely. Sure, sure. Yes, that is a good point. Never carry something which you are doing at home to your workplace, and from workplace to your home. You enjoy your family at the same time. When you are coming to a school professional, that world is completely different, right, ma'am? Yes, thank
Yes,
you, ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes. And
Excuse me,
what?
ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Presence of mind.
Yes, definitely.
If you are in your school, then you should focus over there.
Yes,
And
that is
if you
what we
are
are
out,
discussing. Same. Yes, sir. Forget your homey things, forget your worries, forget once you enter your campus or your gate, forget everything. Now you are into a world of your own creativity. You are like rock star there, because what you teach, your students understand the same. What you say, they just follow you. So it is all you who are going to run. It is all in your hands. If you have a positive mind and you're happy at your heart and you're physically and mentally, if you are happy, then automatically your complete environment, that is your classroom environment, will be the positive mood. They do learn in a happily. They also take up everything, right? And summary. Yes. Now this is a recap what factors affecting your well-being, mental health, and recap of factors affecting exercise. How to overcome. Keep exercising. Have always a mindfulness. Always have a community engagements. Yes. Good nutrition also. See, our health is very much important for us.
Positive attitude.
Yes, definitely. That's a good thing, ma'am. Yes,
The
positive attitude.
moment you enter your school gate, let's not criticize them. After all, they are paying a salary.
Yes. No, that is also the correct, ma'am. Like when we are going through in the starting sessions, factors affecting, there is one more the point where most of the parents, teachers were quitting because of their salaries. Salaries. Maybe they are not. There are few teachers who work only for the commitment, right? Salary is for secondary, because they are
Second.
happy with the students, they are happy with the environment, everything is going right. Then why should they worry? So that is also one of the factor. But I want, if you're working, do be committed, be determined. No, I have committed, nothing
Justice
else.
with
I
your
have to-
students.
Yes.
Justice with your work.
Definitely. Yes, ma'am. Now it's time to think. Now it is time for us to think. Which one do you think is the strongest element of well-being in your career? I want everybody to please use your chat box, or you can please unmute and tell me. I want everybody to say one word. What do you think? What you think is like, it all depends on individually, one to one person, because I have my own strongest element, what I feel. It may be contradict with Rita ma'am or Shirisha ma'am or Bindu ma'am, anybody. Nothing wrong. But please, you people can either use your chat box, or you are most welcome to unmute yourself and also say. Resilience, gratitude, empathy, wonderful, many things I can see here. Yes. Balancing both
Liking my job.
Yes, satisfaction, job satisfaction, ultimately, that is nothing but your satisfaction. If you are satisfied, everything falls into your path, right? You don't have anything. Yes, ownership, like taking it, like owning ourselves. This is our school. This is our kids. They are our kids. It's not that he is somebody's kids. We always say, no, they are our kids. Ownership, that comes like we are owning our children. Advanced planning. Yes, Punita ma'am, yes. That is also correct, because if you're planning properly, definitely the output will be wonderful. According to you, planning is your greatest strong. You are feeling in your career, you are going to plan. And Shirisha ma'am says like ownership, yes. I also agree still. Yes, ownership. What else? Gratitude, Shrisha ma'am. Balancing both. Yes. Sometimes stress buster. Yes. We should even have some stress relief sessions at our school also. All the time, continuous work, work, work. What I feel like every week we should have something for our teachers. What do you think? Feeling purpose, having opportunities for growth as an individual and teacher. No, I'm just asking what you think, like one thing which you think that is your strongest feeling, your strongest element. Like for me, I always, my strongest element in my career is positiveness. I take everything in a positive way only. Whether that fellow scolds me in a direct attack, I think, okay, fine. That is his way. Nothing to do with me. Yes, positive attitude, Suman Sharma. Yes, positive attitude. That you also agree with me. Yes, it is the same. Yes. Next. Thank you. Everybody was actually participating whenever I'm asking. Next.
Can I say, ma'am? Can I
Yes,
say?
yes. Why not? You're most welcome, ma'am. Please.
See, I'm actually a very senior teacher, teaching the 9th and 10th. Okay, and a maths and science teacher. But
Okay.
my USP has always been teaching in a very fun-filled way. So children, you always say that, ma'am, we always thought that maths and science is so boring. But after you teaching us, even up to 10th standard level, a little fun element, like just singing a little bit of song, or maybe saying a poem, 2 lines of a poem in between. So that
Wonderful.
adds to the interest of the children. So I think
Wonderful,
that
ma'am. Great.
I love doing that, and that makes the environment very enjoyable. And
Yes.
one more thing I would like to tell you is that I feel that we should make the atmosphere very congenial for everybody around us. Like I
Yes.
had a new joinee who's joined since yesterday in my school. And everybody said that you must meet Nazni ma'am because she will make things so comfortable for you, and you'll feel very safe in our school as a new teacher. So I think that is what maybe Allah, God has given me that little blessing of making
That's
things
lovely, Nazin ma'am.
happening
Love you
around.
so much. That is, you have gained the children's heart. There only you have passed everything. What I also strongly agree. If we teach something uniquely, everybody just say how better we are going to make our kids understand in what way they are expecting. It's not how we have planned. No, that is wrong. What they are
Exactly.
expecting now, you only said their students are asking you because never ever they have heard about that way of teaching, so they started loving you. Fine, I'm really happy.
Yes,
uh,
ma'am.
yes, we have to follow. Everybody should be like a Nazina ma'am. Even when we were working also, I always wants to take the classes out of the classroom. I never want to sit my kids in the class in the four walls and teach. So I also handle math. I never want to sit. When I goes to the class, students immediately stand up and say, "Ma'am, let's go to the ground." It happens with me also.
Yes.
Because all the teachers used to feel why only when Kala ma'am comes, the students, yes, because they are not. Though you teach in that four walls, they're not in a mood to listen. We had to work according to their needs.
Exactly.
When they come out, and we can teach everywhere. Yes, I'm really happy to see you, ma'am, now here. Like we were in traveling the same because my students also miss me a lot. We want Kala ma'am. See, that is what we already gained. We are like received some what we say trophies or something, right? That is our achievement.
Yes.
Definitely. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you.
If anybody please wants to share your school memory also, I'm most welcome to listen. We all are here to share when we learn something. No, now when Nazin ma'am is telling, even I was remembering of my class. That's the reason I disturbed her in between and saying, please, you're most welcome if somebody wants to share something.
Yes, ma'am.
Your strongest element, how it is a changed your classroom or your teaching way of anything you can share.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I'm teaching the institute where I'm teaching right now. It's been 10 years I'm teaching at the same place.
Okay.
And I get so much love, so much affection, not from the student, even from the parents.
Oh, yes.
They are really happy. Since last 10 years, I have not got even a single complaint, either from the management or from the parents. They are so
That's
happy.
a great
Even
job.
the children are saying at home, ki, please, we want to stay at school. We don't want to come home because at home mom scold, but ma'am never scold us.
Sweet and
Kala
humble.
ma'am. Kala ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Me.
Rita ma'am, please.
Ma'am, I started working in 1977. This is my 50th year. And coming May, my career would be 50 years. I worked as a principal, as a coordinator, senior coordinator in army school, other schools. But then because of my age, I just restricted myself to being HOD English and PGT English.
Okay.
And I feel so nice when I share my things with my fellow teachers of my department. It's a pleasure at times. You forget the salary part then.
Yes, yes.
And
It's
I've
our
never
pleasure,
had a
ma'am,
complaint.
standing in front of you, such a like
No, ma'am.
your age, your experience, not even our age is like your experience now, no? We are really happy. I want all our team members to just clap for Rita ma'am here
Oh,
for
no.
this.
Yes, congratulations,
50 years
Rita
is
ma'am.
Thank you,
really a
ma'am.
huge
Thank you.
number, right? Hearty congratulations, ma'am. I
Thank
wish
you,
God
ma'am.
give you more and more patience and health so that you work more and more and train
Thank
the
you, ma'am.
students in the same way.
She has really grown gracefully.
Really, yes, yes.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hearty congratulations. Love you, ma'am. Loads of love to you.
It
Wish
was a
we also
wonderful
do the
session.
same way.
Very good session, ma'am.
Thank
Kudos.
you. And before I conclude, last slide is like connect, learn, and contribute. Yes,
Contribute.
let's connect together and learn something and contribute. Now, what we have done is nothing but connection. We have all connected here throughout this session and we learned each other. Like I shared, I learned something from you all people. You have learned 1 or 2 points from me. And now we are going to contribute this to some other people, right? So connect, learn, and contribute. We are just going to rock the session. And thank you one and all for giving me this opportunity to share my things to deliver you what I have learned something where and meeting you all people in this platform really helped me. And thank you one and all for giving me this opportunity. Thank you, Ravikant sir, for giving me this opportunity to share my feelings with all my friends here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. It was wonderful listening to you.
Thank
I think
you.
everyone must be
Yes, ma'am.
agreeing to this. So smoothly, so calmly you have taken the
Very
session.
comfortable. Very comfortable. Ma'am, no stress.
Yes.
No stress.
We are all going in the same boat, right? Here, I'm so lucky that all the teachers are here, all passionate teachers only. Nobody is having that stress, which we was the first main factor which we felt for well-being. But I'm lucky that all my teachers here are working in a happy mood. That is a good thing.
Zero
Definitely
stress.
we need that.
Zero stress हो गया.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you one and all. Ravikant and teachers, just before I wind up the session, like any teacher who wish to take the certificate like of this webinar, you people can just message Ravikant sir that you are expecting a certificate and pay the given amount and you can take the certificate from sir and if anybody is interested.
I've paid
Thank
already,
you.
ma'am.
Thank you so much, Kala ma'am, for that kind, what do we say, instructions. However, like before we wind up the session, I would like to request 1 or 2 people to come forward and give your genuine feedback for the resource person for today's session, so that she would also, add the elements of your feedback for her upcoming session.
Sir, it was a wonderful session. No stress at all.